What time did she leave?
I don't know. Sometime in the night I never heard her go.
What the hell is he doing? Daryl's gonna get himself killed.
No one else leaves. Everyone stays ready for a fight.
Well, it's not what we thought it was. It's bigger.
Welcome, everybody, to Rant Apocalypse Talks The Walking Dead, Season 6, Episode 15, entitled East. I'm Justin.
I'm Kelly.
And in this episode, fangirls broke out their riot gear. Rick and Morgan argued over a protein bar, and Carol becomes Mad Carol, the Cookie Warrior.
She did. She was amazing.
She most certainly did. Quick thoughts. Did you like the episode?
I loved the episode. What about you?
I liked it too. I will say that a lot of the decisions 2 weeks in a row have been very idiotic by our group.
Yes.
What the hell are you doing, people? Stick your ass at Alexandria. You got hot showers. You got sexy people. Keep your happy asses at home. I'm tired of you guys making these stupid decisions on your runs.
The splitting up is so dumb.
You're so dumb. You are really dumb. For real.
Yes, some people will get that reference. But yeah, overall, I really liked the episode. I think that it sets us up nicely for the finale. Not in a nice way for us as viewers, but in a nice way to wrap up the season in a very horrific manner.
Okay, just so you know, I'm not going to watch the finale.
Exactly. I'm going to watch it with blinders on.
F that finale.
I'm going to put like some kind of handkerchief over my eyes. Maybe I'll peek out every now and then.
I'm not even peeking. You just tell me about it afterwards.
All right. That's very true. Well, we are here to give you our top 3 moments from this week's episode. So I think I will kick it off with our number 3 moment from this week's episode, and that was the adventures of Rick and Morgan. It was so nice getting to see these two back together. It kind of gave us the finality of what we were seeing in the first half of Season 6, where we thought that this was going to come to a head between Rick and Morgan. These two ideologies were going to clash, and they were going to throw down. That's what all the Comic-Con trailers were building it up to be.
It's true.
And then it kind of just turned into a, why are you doing this? And why are you doing this? And then they almost bro-fisted it out at the end in this episode.
They came very, very close to it. And I think the thing that bothers me about their little road trip, because I like Rick on a road trip with anybody. I'm going to say that right now. I didn't have Morgan solidly in the death category. Now I do.
I don't like it. I don't like having Morgan in the death category. I don't like to think that this is it. I don't like to think that this is the end of Morgan, him going out to save Carol, and it just leads to all sorts of crazy crap. Yeah, he made up with Rick. It was very nice that they made up, and I think that Rick could see, he could kind of see what Morgan was doing and where he was coming from in their discussion whenever Morgan brings up the Alpha Wolf and how all of those things, one action led to another action, which led to another action, which led to Carl being saved by Denise because the Alpha Wolf was there.
Which was all baloney.
At the end of the day, what comes first, the chicken or the egg?
Exactly.
Because if Alpha Wolf wasn't there in the first place, all the shit wouldn't have happened anyway. So who knows? But I do know that I love Morgan, and I love Rick and Morgan together, and I like the fact that it ended on Michonne stole your protein bar.
That was great. That was awesome.
Perfect ending of that conversation.
All right. How about our number 2? Nobody puts Nancy in the corner. and nobody does. Nancy from Montclair, that woman's a beast.
Don't fuck with Nancy.
Any
Nancys I meet anymore in life, I'm walking away. Carol, God, she was incredible in this episode.
I was not expecting the sleeve gun at all. I was just blown away. I thought, she's on the road. She's all by herself. They caught her unaware. I thought it was just unbelievable. I mean, I was jumping up and down and screaming. It was great.
It was incredible. I love the fact that you see her shaking, and we saw that a couple of episodes ago, and we weren't quite sure what was going on there. If it was all an act, or if this was Carol was truly scared. Now we know, yes, Carol is truly scared, but she's scared of what she's going to do to other people.
She's scared for them.
Yes. Hero, I love your name. Your ass should have turned around and hightailed it back to the Savior's compound, because that was a dumb move on your part by pressing Carol into killing all you guys. Not only the machine gun up the sleeve, the stab with that spike.
Oh yeah, that was great.
Incredible.
Porcupine car.
Yeah. The car might have just been the best thing of the entire episode.
I was kind of embarrassed for her, but it worked.
I expected her to, Flintstone that thing down the road at some point. It was a crazy, crazy car, but I absolutely loved it. And yeah, Carol, God, she's incredible. I'm really excited to find out what happens to her in next week's episode. I hope she's not a part of Negan's lineup. That's all I have to say.
No.
Number one, of course, as all the fangirls around the world rioted, and that was because Dwight shoots Daryl in the
Shoulder.
who knows.
It was the shoulder.
I watched the episode again, and I will say, I don't know, because Dwight's behind him, Daryl turns, and as he turns, he gets shot.
And gore goes everywhere.
Yeah, gore goes everywhere, which it pissed a lot of people off. A lot of people hate that blood splatter on the camera. They think
I
that's
love
like a
that.
very cheap trick.
I love it.
It honestly didn't bother me at all, the fact that we had a cliffhanger ending again. We've had 2 of those this season. Now, we've had a million of them, I'm sure, over the course of the last 6 seasons, but 2 stand out big time this season, with Glenn and now Daryl, because we don't know what happened to Daryl. Is he dead? If he's dead, I'm going to be really pissed, because that was just a terrible, terrible death.
He's way above that kind of a death.
I would hope so. I certainly hope so. But it'll be interesting to see next week. And now I do not know if Daryl will be a part of the lineup, because we do know that Negan, in the teaser trailer, he's got Lucille, and you can kind of tell that he's got people lined up, and he's going to bash somebody's freaking head in.
Right.
It would be slightly awkward to have a dude that just got shot and is bleeding out to put him in the lineup. It just wouldn't have the same impact of bashing some dude that's half dead already, would it?
No, it would not. I mean, defeats the purpose. If he's already going to die, let him die.
Exactly. Let him die.
Pick a fresh one to bash their head in.
I'm going to say really quickly, because a lot of people have questioned me on our video that we did for our death predictions. And in that video, I stated, I didn't do a very good job of explaining it, but I basically got around to the point of there may be a way that Daryl may be saved from being killed in the finale, and that's because he joins Negan's group. Now, in that video, I explained it in the sense that for some stupid reason, I thought that because Daryl was so bloodthirsty and out for revenge, and he was kind of being stupid, he was definitely stupid in this episode, he caused Glenn and Michonne and Rosita to also be caught, but I thought that maybe their philosophies and ideologies would have conflicted with the rest of Alexandria, because we can kind of see, Maggie's kind of pulling back, Carol's pulling back, Glenn's pulling back on the sense of going out and killing these people before they really give them any justification on why they should kill them. So that was my reasoning then. I think I've changed that.
I would if I were you, because that just doesn't go anywhere.
Exactly. It doesn't go anywhere. I think now, after seeing this episode and seeing the ending, I think Daryl's going to be safe. And I think Daryl's going to be safe because he is going to be enlisted into Negan's group against his will. I think that he's going to have to join Negan's group, because once we see Negan, Rick and the group meet Negan, Negan just obliterates somebody in our group, and all the rest of Rick and the gang have to kind of fall in line, because they're like, ooh, shit, the Saviors have us way outnumbered. They have more badasses than we do. Because in this episode, you really see how few badasses Alexandria truly has. You're like, damn, this is it. Where's all the badasses?
Especially when they're stupid and keep splitting off.
Yeah,
each other.
Exactly. So what I'm trying to say is I think Daryl may be safe, because I think that he may have to join the Saviors against his will. And I'm not saying that this pits Daryl against Rick and the gang. I'm just saying that he will have to join them. Kind of like how he went off with Merle a little bit, and he didn't exactly agree with all the things that Merle stood for.
Right.
But I just kind of feel that might happen. And that
I
may
mean-
save him in the finale.
I could see how that could work.
It'd be an
I'm just-
interesting thing to see next season.
I think it would be. It would be sad too. It'd be really sad.
It would be sad. So
But maybe he'd find him a sweet girlfriend in that other group. So that would be awesome.
you never know. He could find true love at the Savior's compounds. Well, that's our thoughts on our top 3 from season 6, episode 15, the penultimate episode
God,
of season 6.
I thought we were going to get all the way through this without you saying that.
You will never get through it when it's the penultimate episode time. So we want to hear your thoughts. What are your top 3 moments from this episode? Share them in the comment box down below. Thanks so much for watching this video, and subscribe right here at Rantpocalypse for some more awesome Walking Dead content. Thanks so much.
Bye-bye.